Go local right now. Last week, Governor Bill Richardson asked New Mexicans to shop local this holiday season. It's called the $25 to Main Street. And the idea is for shoppers to spend at least $25 at 2 locally owned businesses. Joining us this morning to show us how easy it is and what impact it has is Jim Neustel, and he is the president of the Nob Hill Business Association. Good morning, Jim. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You brought some stuff, but I first want to talk about why we should spend this $25 on 2 different items. What impact does it have on our community?
Well, there's many reasons, but fundamentally, small businesses end up employing or being run by over half of the workforce in the United States. It's a huge part of our economy. And if you end up spending money on local businesses, what happens is a majority of the money stays in the community, up to 68%. If you spend it on national chains or internet sales, those things really drop down to around 43% stays in the community. So it's really important for our local economy to spend money locally.
Okay, well, a lot of times we think, you know, stuff that's made local or you're buying local is more expensive, but you brought some great samples of things that are under $25. So tell us a little bit about what you brought and what stores they're from, too.
Well, I brought this from the Nob Hill area, and of course the Nob Hill area is an example of many across the state, but let me just show you a few examples. We have from Kate Chula some really whimsical, fun things they bring in from the Guadalajara area. These are chickens, and they just look fun. They make you smile when you see them. They're great. Here we have from Gallery 1 a pet food dish, Fat Cat, and it's really kind of a fun thing to do for those pet owners out there. Over here we have a box made in Egypt. It's a wooden box, and it's all inlaid with mother of pearl. And from Peacecraft, I have a purse here, and I challenge anyone to find a color that doesn't match there.
That's right. It would go with what I have on. Now, are the vendors really taking part in this and trying to promote it as well?
Yes, they are. We end up having flyers up. We're trying to get the word out. We're trying to aid the governor in his mission to try and focus New Mexicans on buying locally.
All right. You had a big stroll last weekend, or last Thursday, and
yes,
it was just fantastic. You had a lot of people come in, and people do like to shop locally.
It was a fun event. We enjoyed ourselves thoroughly in spite of the cold weather. But what we really ended up seeing was a lot of people were coming out and spending money in local shops. It ends up being really a fun thing.
All right, and good. Supporting your neighbors as well. Jim, thanks so much for coming in, and really it's a great program. Hopefully it'll help us in a lot of different ways.